I know this was supposed to be a Morgan Dollar and American Silver Eagle unboxing. Unfortunately, this is the second time I'm shooting this video because the audio and the video footage the first time was horrible. And the downfall of an unboxing is once you shoot the unboxing, you sort of let that cat out of the bag and you can't go back. So we're going to start this unboxing from this point. All of the boxes are gone, and we are just going to talk about the contents from those boxes. And the first thing we're going to take a look at, anyhow, so this is the 2021, sort of the 2021 US Mint special edition coins that they put out. And the first thing that I would love to look at is the peace dollar from 2021. Now, I am not. Here's the 2021 peace dollar. And I am not. And it doesn't want to focus. Let me try something. There we go. I am not a peace dollar fan. I I understand that there are a lot of people out there that are, and I understand that they're popular to collect. I just was brought up. I was brought up that Morgan dollars are the way to go if you're going to get large dollar coins. They are the most Morgans are the most collectible. However, I figured 2021, let's get a peace dollar, and let's compare it to the old peace dollar. So 2021 peace dollar, and I wish I didn't have that glare fighting it. 1921 peace dollar. And they look pretty much the same. The original, the 21, is in very fine condition. So yeah, we've lost some of the detail. But I wanted to include these because you can't talk about 2021 products from the US Mint and not bring up the 100th anniversary of the first issue of the peace dollar. And it was named peace dollar because they came up with the concept, decided to make them to celebrate the peace after the end of World War One. And so that's where the name peace dollar comes from. The next thing in our list are the Morgan dollars. And of course, Morgan dollars were made in, for the most part throughout their history, in Philadelphia, in San Francisco, in New Orleans, and then in the final year of their production, 1921, they were made also at the Denver Mint. And so when they came out with, decided to do the release, the 100th anniversary of the last run of Morgan dollars, they chose to do the run with all 5 of the mint marks. This one is the Carson City, and it's a privy mark on here. Oops, sorry. Privy mark on here, and it's the... Oh, did I get these two backwards? Did I screw up? Oh, that's the O. It's just so small. Nope, that's Carson City. And we're going to take a closer look at the mint and privy marks. But if you see between the D and the O in dollar, that's where the mint mark is on Morgan silver dollars. And that's also where the 2021 privy mark is. And so, like I did with the peace dollar, let's take a look at Denver Mint, or Denver Mint New, and Denver Mint Original. this is the back. And this is the back of the new. So I just thought it would be cool to have a comparison from what an original was like. And this happens to be right here. And this is the cool part about this. These are the only 2 years that a Morgan dollar was minted at the Denver Mint. And so I just think from a historical point of view, that's kind of a cool thing to look at. I want to run to the microscope to take a look at the... Well, actually, let's... I want to run to the microscope to take a look at... Well, no, actually, hold on. So, let's talk about what's going on with Morgan dollars in their history. In 1904, well, in 1878, they struck a huge silver mine. And they decided that they were going to create large dollar coins because of the big silver find. And then in 1904, the price of silver, I guess, had dropped to absolutely no value at all. And they decided to quit minting Morgan dollars. And then in 1918, the Pittman Act required that they gather and melt over 270 million Morgan dollars and then reissue them with 1921 dates. And in 1921, they took all that melted silver, all those melted Morgans, and they turned them into 87 million more 1921 Morgans with the P, D, and S mint marks on them. And so we're going to now switch over to the microscope and take a better look at the privy mark versus the mint mark. And then we will finish out talking about the 2021 American Silver Eagles. So here we are with the microscope setup. And as you can see there, let's focus a little bit. Let's see if we can. As you can see there with the S, it is sort of raised up off of the base of the coin. So if we look at this, as you can see, the O, there's been material raised up around the O, and then the O has been embedded into that raised material. That is the privy mark. Once again, the Carson City shows it even better. The O is, or the CC is indented into, and that's a privy mark, and they use the privy mark because a mint mark is used to determine what mint a particular coin came out of in case there are production issues or quality issues or wherever. They know where to fall back to. But you can't pay homage to Morgan dollars without having New Orleans and Carson City dollars in the mix. So after a lot of talk and discussion, they chose to go with privy marks for the New Orleans and the Carson City so that they could include all 5 mints in the 2021 release. The last thing I wanted to mention when it came to the Morgan silver dollars is in 1904, when they discontinued the Morgan silver dollars initially, they destroyed all of the dies that were being used to create the dollars. So so this is the breast of the eagle on the back of an 1889 Morgan dollar that I happen to have. And you can see the feathers are sort of there, like it looks like you can sort of make out the feathers. This was an original die from a Morgan silver dollar. Then 1904 they destroyed them. So in 1921 they had to recreate them, and as you can see, they are a little bit less detailed in 1921 with the recreation of the Morgan silver dollar dies. And so in 2021, when they made them, they really made sure that the breast feathers came out and were distinct in on the back of the eagle. And I just wanted to mention that there were definitely 3 different die series that have been used to create Morgan dollars from its inception in 1878 until today, 2021. So anyhow, let me get the camera set up and we will take a look at some American Eagles. Be right back. The one thing that the U.S. Mint did in 2021 that I cannot stand is they redesigned the silver American Eagle. This is the original. Let me see if I can fix this focus here. This is the original. I didn't do a heck of a good job with this focus here, did I? Come on. What is going on? Everything's great until you can't get anything to focus, and then anyhow, they decided to redesign the original. So this is the 2021 American Eagle Bullion Coin, and it is known as the Type 1, and I'm still not happy with the way this is focusing. It is known as the Type 1. This is the 2021 American Silver Eagle Bullion Coin, and it is known as the Type 2 because, as you can see, they have redesigned the back of the coin into this flying eagle with the olive branch, and I just can't stand that design. I can't stand... I think my biggest problem with the design, and it's not really the design itself, is that I'm a little frustrated with the American Eagle program from the U.S. Mint from a cost perspective. And we're going to get into that right now with a breakdown of why I don't like it, what I wish they would change. And that'll kind of explain, and maybe that's part of my frustration. Maybe the new design is not as awful as I'm making it out to be. But because I'm frustrated with the program overall, I've just turned myself off to American Eagles. So I'm going to say for now that I probably won't be collecting many American Eagles this year. That's subject to change. Something could happen. There could be a huge deal or something like that. American Eagles with a $2 premium instead of a $9 premium or what have you, and then I'll have to take a second look at it. But as of right now, I am not planning on collecting any 2022 or 2021 Type 2 American Silver Eagle Bullion Coins. Let's switch to the desktop so that we can take a better look at why I'm so frustrated with the U.S. Mint and the American Silver Eagles. So we're here on the desktop, or on the U.S. Mint webpage on my desktop, to talk about the pricing that the U.S. Mint sells their American Silver Eagle Bullion Coins for. And so authorized dealers, and there are not very many of them. There are so the Mint makes the coins. The Mint then sells them to authorized dealers who then sell them to other silver distributors, coin shops, etc., etc. So it's like a 3-stage process. So of course the price goes up with each step in the process. My biggest problem here, well, 2 problems. So to the authorized dealers, the United States Mint sells a Silver Eagle bullion coin at the LBMA silver price plus $2.35 per coin premium. So what that means is that on January 7th, the LBMA silver price was $22.24. So that means with the 235 added surcharge, the US Mint was selling the silver American Eagles at right about 24.50 a coin to the authorized purchasers. Now there are requirements to be an authorized purchaser. And American Silver Eagle Bullion Coins, you have to buy 25,000 ounces of silver, and you have to buy them in 500-ounce increments, which is a monster box. And one coin is 1 ounce. So it's a 500-ounce, 500-coin monster box. There's no maximum order quantity. They come in 20-coin tubes. See, this has changed. This is saying it's based on the silver content plus a $2 premium. But we know from looking at what is actually on the official website as of today, it's a $2.35 premium. So for $22.50, which is what the distributors are getting the coins for, somehow by the time they get to us, they're $35. And I understand that everybody has to make their money. My biggest problem with that is that the mint sells. Now, this isn't the bullion coin. This is the uncirculated coin, which is, I think, a little bit of a better pressing. And they're selling that last year for $67. Here's the problem. If you can sell it to dealers, distributors, for $25 a coin, and essentially the same coin with the same materials and the same minting process, just with a little bit better die, you sell to Joe Public for $67. That's an insane markup. All of this bullion that the mint sells doesn't come out of taxpayer dollars. So they have to sell these $67 a coin coins to the public to make up for the production cost of the $25 a coin coins that they're selling to the distributors. And that, to me, is a problem. Because this is going to come in the same packaging that the Morgan dollar things came in. And so that probably adds a good $5 to the coin. I don't need an uncirculated American Eagle coin that I'm going to buy from the mint to come in that box. I may need a certificate of authenticity. And also with this coin, you get the W. These coins are made at West Point, the W mint mark. The bullion coins that you get from your coin dealer or from APMEX are made in Philadelphia. But that doesn't change the fact that the silver content and the production process is exactly the same. The man hours, the labor is exactly the same. And so I'm just dissatisfied with the American Eagle product because the U.S. Mint screws me and you so that they can sell a very similar product, probably at a loss. I doubt that $2.35 a coin is enough to make up for the production cost. And so this is why I'm very, 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 very turned off about the American Eagle program. Not to mention the fact that I hate the new look. I hate this eagle. I miss the old eagle. This is an Excel file that I made that's going to discuss every month. This is for January, how much was spent. The 2021 coins, I paid way more than $85 for. However, I bought them from a third party, from a dealer, not a bullion distributor or bullion dealer, from a coin shop. And I paid double what this is the mint cost. And that's what I logged down for this month, because I went out of my way and I had to find the coins, and I paid double because I was dedicated to getting these coins. In future episodes, I'll be less dedicated to getting a particular coin and keep more in line with trying to get some value while sticking to the theme of that month. Uh, the 2021 Morgan and the 2021 piece came from APMEX, so I did keep the prices that I paid for those. So for January, with these prices totaled, it was $775 in silver. February will be a look at, like I said before, some world coins, some coins that I like in that come in series from different mints around the world. And then every month there will be a theme. I think March I want to do generic rounds and bars and the different weights and stuff of those. In April, I think right now I have planned to do junk silver, 90% or 40%. Probably not any 40% silver, but 90% silver. And so that's the way this is laid out. So look for probably towards the middle to the end of the month, because by the time the month gets here and I go online and order the coins, sometimes it takes a couple of weeks for places like APMEX or Provident Metal or JM Bullion or SD Bullion to get the coins to me. So I can't guarantee that these videos will be coming in the first half of the month, but the middle to third week of the month probably is when these videos will come out. Anyhow, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in, and I hope that everybody has a great day.